Unfreaking
Well,
believable.
when did I agree to this?
Are you? Well, you did, Jim. You did.
I know. I completely forgot.
I want an apology. I want an apology. I want a formal apology.
Good thing I was home.
I want an I'm sorry on the podcast.
For what?
Why? I've been waiting here for 12 minutes.
It's a Sunday. You live.
Why are you late on a Sunday?
What
You at church in the morning? You gotta go grocery shopping? What the fuck did you have to do?
I just forgot. I forgot we were doing this at 10 a.m. on a Sunday. This is a random time, random day.
Who fucking agreed on this, by the way?
I do apologize. I do apologize.
Thank you. I accept that, actually. Yeah, I do.
Of course I apologize, but
it feels genuine.
But at the same time, no, there's no but. I apologize, but
I mean, I did ask you, expecting you to say no. The fact that you said yes, this is solely on you.
It's crazy that I said yes.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what state of mind I was in.
The wrong state, the late state of mind.
It's just a weird time. It's a transition time, you know.
I'm already ready for Monday. Like, this is crazy.
Like, I think like 8 would have been better and noon would have been better. So 10 is crazy.
10's okay. 10's like right after breakfast.
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast though, so.
Oh, so then you shouldn't be late.
Well, what did you do?
that's your rebuttal. I was on time. That's what I did. That's what I fucking did. Retard. What you got going on? Like, that's your fucking. That's your dork. What you got going on over there?
I don't know.
You got nothing.
I got nothing. It's a Sunday.
Got
my legs crossed
on Wednesday. This is nuts.
Today's a thing?
Today's Dullard. Wednesdays are.
Oh, thank God. Okay, good.
No, I'm not fine. You think I'm editing like 16 episodes right now? It's a fucking
Well,
Sunday.
Not only that is I don't have that many arguables, so I was already like, all right, first off, now I forgot we were doing this. Now I'm late. And then second off, I'm looking at my thing. I have like 3.
You would have just hit your computer with a hammer, go, oh, my internet went out. I'm sorry. I'll see you next
I've never gone to ChatGPT faster in my life.
I can only do this episode for like 45 minutes, by the way.
Oh, that's even better. I mean, this just keeps getting better.
Enjoy your Sunday, man. Like, I'm not gonna keep you here.
I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind either way. But dude, I fucking
You're not getting paid overtime, by the way. Just to let you know, this isn't like time and a half.
Oh, really? I don't get Sunday pay?
No Sunday pay.
Damn.
I'm getting a lot of low middle class Instagram reels lately. Like, people they're like decking out their above ground pool, and it's like I used to. Well, I still am, but
I used to be poor.
Yeah, it's like these are poor people activities. Like, putting like stone and tile around an above ground pool on a deck isn't a flex. It's an above ground pool.
I remember when I was young thinking an above ground pool was like this is amazing. Now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, I'm just I can buy like 30 of these, like, and not even blink. Like, they're so cheap, they're so tacky.
Well, I don't want to act like I could buy 30 of them. I'm also still like poor as shit.
You could,
but
they're poor. They're so cheap.
No, but
they're like these are embarrassingly cheap.
These are the above ground pools that are like not the they have like steel or aluminum metal as like the sidings, you know.
No, you don't.
They're like fixtures,
like the structured ones.
Yeah, the structured.
I got you. I didn't know if you meant those inflatable ones.
No, the inflatable ones is another. That's a fucking whole other can of worms. You go to Costco, you can go to Costco and just buy the whole set over there. You can buy, like you said, 30 of them.
Yeah, 30 of them. But here's the thing: is they were great though. I will say, as a broke lower middle cast, we had a ball in those things.
You broke your leg. You got a cast in the middle of your leg. Lower middle cast.
It was crazy. He's Mr. Mumble Mouth himself is
yeah, well, from one mumble to another.
Calling the kettle black. I mean,
I loved the pools when I was a kid, though. I loved any pool when I was a kid. Yeah, me too. I will say,
we had fun in them.
As someone who grew up, we did have an above ground pool, and we had one of those like stationary ones, like the ones with the hard frame or whatnot. And
so you were middle class, okay.
low middle class, because I don't know
No. If you had the metal ones, that's middle class.
No.
Low middle class had the inflatable ones.
No. Let me tell you though something about this. The deck. As I got older, I was like, how did this deck not collapse? This little deck was this little metal, like, A-frame deck. Like, this thing, dude, it wasn't in anything. Like, it was just on the ground. It wasn't like deep buried into
it's like
the
the
earth.
Thinnest aluminum, like,
yeah,
not
dude.
aluminum, but like
it was like a can. It was like an aluminum can. The ladder. Oh, my dad would always go like, be careful when climbing out on the ladder. It's like, well, it's a ladder. It should be able to hold my body weight. Why do I have to be like careful? Like, my brother was a bigger dude, so like him trying to get out on the ladder, I thought the whole backyard was going to collapse. It's just like, this is,
oh yeah,
why is this so structurally unsound?
It was like, once I like was older and we started to move out of the house, and like, family upgraded to middle class, they got one of those. But I wasn't like a kid anymore.
Well, anytime
so
though
really
we went to my uncle's or someone who had a pool, like an in-ground pool, I was like, this is how someone should live.
I didn't. That's the funny thing though. I didn't really have. I had friends who were like upper middle class, and even some that were rich, but they just didn't have pools for some reason. I think because we're on Cape Cod. There's plenty of people have pools here. Don't get me wrong, but
sounds like they weren't rich.
There's a beach in every direction, so it's like more of a. I guess it's more of a. I don't know. I just didn't really know anyone that, like, good friend that had a pool, like a ground pool. But I will say, they are amazing.
Oh, an in-ground pool?
Not a big chlorine guy though. Not a big chlorine guy growing up. I think because, again, growing up on Cape Cod in the ocean, I just would rather swim in the ocean or a lake.
You can get saltwater pools.
I know, but when I was younger, I never even heard of those.
No one had saltwater pools when we were younger. That was not even a thought process.
No, not even a thing. I mean, people might have been on like the cusp of the new wave of that back, but I didn't know anyone.
No, not when we were kids.
It was all like eyes stinging, fucking
shock every week,
hair changing color. Yeah, the little strips, like
the that
was a whole other thing.
You dip into the pool to see what the colors are. Oh, the pH
the little thing
floating.
This.
Oh yeah, the little chlorine tablet.
The little white robot thing. Yeah.
The blue top with the white bottom. The 3 chlorine tablets that are there, and they're shrinking. Like, oh, time to put some more in. You just barehand it. Yeah. Oh, there it go, and you just lick your fingers.
You open your eyes and you can't see for a week. Yeah.
Oh, don't get too close to the skimmer. You don't want to break it. Like, okay. All right, I'll stay over here on this side of the pool. I go, oh, all right, I can't go on this side either because there's a root from one of the bushes growing below the fucking lining, and it's busting through. I'm gonna have to patch that up later. Great.
We had even the ocean. I liked to open my eyes when I was younger. I had a great aunt who lived on a lake, like, and had a private access to a lake, beach lake. Nice. So we were there more. It was cool. So we were there more than the ocean. As a kid, I swam in a lake the majority of my childhood, which was great. Do you like lakes? That's a good argument, actually.
Lakes are. I have a love-hate relationship. I've swam in like lakes before, and it is the scariest, worst fucking experience ever. You don't know what 80-foot catfish is underneath you, and it's just dark and murky. And
no. Okay.
Sad.
So like they would rope off this private beach and like scrape, so you could see the bottom if you were in the ropes. But yes, if you went past the ropes, it's just black and dark.
Well, wait, is it a beach or is it a lake? I don't know.
It's both.
I mean, it's both. A lake's not.
It's like a beach on a lake.
Is it a bay?
Like, it's not like you just like walk through the forest. No, it's like
Is the water coming from the ocean?
It's fresh. It's a lake.
Well, so then it's not a beach. Why do you call it a beach?
It's a beach. It's sand while it goes up to water. But here's the thing: is you can see the bottom. No, I know
exactly what you're talking. You're talking about, like, that's like you can see the bottom.
Yeah, you can see the bottom. Like, it's sand. Like they scrape it. They would scrape it inside the ropes. So you
yeah,
so
right.
I know what you're saying though.
You can have a beach that's in front of a lake. I don't know. That's
a beach isn't just salt water. A beach is a beach. But we would go past the ropes, and then it's Black Death. You're not wrong. But there's nothing really in a lake that could hurt you. So even me, scared of deep water growing up, I'd go past the ropes after a certain age.
I get a little freaked
out.
What am I gonna get? I'd rather just be on like
by what
the beach, snapping turtle, catfish.
There's fucking sharks in the ocean, Whitey. What are you talking about? How is this even a competition? There's crabs.
When you're in the lake, you're literally a big fish in a small bowl.
There's jellyfish. I mean, the list goes on. I mean,
I'm okay.
Everything hurts you.
You know what it is? The lake's not getting filtered
seaweed.
out.
When seaweed brushes your leg and you think you're getting tackled by a shark.
The beach with the ocean's getting filtered out a lot better than a lake. A lake is just like it's like a hot tub where the jets aren't on. I'm good. I'm okay. I'd rather take a shower than a bath.
If it's a big lake, it's fine.
That's still a lake, though.
It's a self-correcting system, you know?
Not as correcting
even
as
a lake is.
As a ocean. Ocean's bigger, better.
I agree, though. I mean, I do like oceans.
Here's the thing: you pour something in a lake, it ain't going anywhere. It's there forever.
No, that's not true. The water cycle, Eddie. The water cycle.
No, there's no water cycle. It's just there. It's just
there could be like a well underneath. There's a lot.
There's no well. Oh, Graham, they get sucked into a well.
You're thinking of a pond.
I'm not getting sucked you're thinking into of a pond. Well. I don't want to die.
You're thinking of a pond.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Lakes are a little more.
I'll go with ocean over lake any day of the week. I'm all right.
Yeah, oceans can be overrated though too. As someone who's lived on one my whole life,
still better than a lake. Yeah.
What if it's a nice lake in the mountains? No. Really?
Because there's stuff there. There could be like flesh-eating bacteria that just nothing. So you need the sharks.
Nah,
there.
You're thinking of ponds still.
The sharks.
He's stuck on ponds.
The sharks will eat. A lake's a big pond. The sharks will eat all the bad things. There's no sharks in a lake.
A pond's a big puddle. There's no lake is a lake.
Yeah, a lake's a big pond. A puddle's a big pond.
No, it ain't.
No, a pond's a big puddle. And a lake's a big pond. Yeah, well, exactly. I'd rather swim in the biggest lake of them all.
And by the way. The fact that you said that a lake can have algae, he says.
A lake can have algae, he says. It can have something. I don't want it. It's just murky like an ocean brown. Can. It's sad and scary. You don't know what's in there. I remember I swam in a canal, and then like a week or two later, I saw this huge snapping turtle in that canal. I'm like, oh my God, I could have lost my fucking nuts.
A snapping turtle, he says. You scared of a snapping turtle?
You know, dude, that thing will bite your hand off. You're out of your mind. That thing was the size of
bite your hand off. He says.
You think a snapping turtle can't bite your hand off?
Bro, they like.
Do you think a snapping turtle can or cannot bite your hand off? Yes or no?
It can't. No, it cannot. It cannot. But here's the thing: is
you're saying wrong things.
I've literally known people who got bit by it on the foot, so they were fine. They had a little mark.
That get
they
bit
didn't
by
get
sharks.
stitches.
Some die, some don't.
Wait, it's a small snapping turtle. There's not.
Oh no, it's just a giant snapping turtle.
Well, I don't know where the fuck you were then. If you were in the Amazon jungle, but where I live, they're not that big.
You can bite your finger off, though. I'll tell you that much.
And they like this. They go by the edges too, way by the edges. They like foresty, kelpy edges on lakes. They don't like just swim around the fucking middle of the lake. But damn, I'm learning a lot of things. You're a little worrywart.
I'm just not going to swim in a lake.
You're scared of planes. You're scared of heights. You're scared of lakes. I mean, yeah, New Jersey lakes must suck though. That's probably coloring your view of lakes too. They're probably polluted and fucking.
Now I'm looking up. It looks like a snapping turtle cannot bite off a hand. Impossible.
No, bro, you're crazy.
Yeah, but if he got my balls,
you're saying that like it's a fucking monster.
Well, it is a monster.
It's a fucking turtle.
With that
they eat fucking plants.
If that thing bit my nut's gonna rupture. That's a fact.
Oh no, it would definitely hurt a nut. I mean.
Oh yeah, that was my main concern. Was my nuts.
But it's not gonna get close enough to your nuts before you know where. Like it's a fucking turtle, bro. It's a turtle.
It doesn't know no better.
It's not gonna bite your nuts. It's not gonna know where to aim. It's gonna go for a limb. Until you're that one
guy where it bites the nuts.
Nah, it's gonna go for a limb.
No, you have to realize I was borderline naked when I was in this canal.
Yeah, you were swimming, but
yeah. So you get it.
Carnegie.
It wasn't a planned swim. Me and this girl were like really drunk, and so we decided to swim in the canal.
I looked up 10 beautiful lakes in New Jersey, and the first picture that comes up, it literally looks like a pond. It's like, all right, what are we doing?
Oh no, New Jersey and Pennsylvania have the saddest lakes. It's just swamp.
Yeah, these aren't lakes.
No, they're lakes. A lake's a big pond, and a pond's a small lake.
Yeah, but we have big lakes here where it's like it's a fucking big, bro.
I just want Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, just how it sounds, pretty much.
I want to hear how
you
think
can just do it. You can just put M-A.
How do you spell it?
M-A-S-S-A-S-S-A.
Nope.
C-H-U.
Nope.
Something like that.
You're done fucked.
M-A-S-S-S-S-S.
I'm looking at your lakes too. They just look like giant lakes. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Have you ever been to like an actual giant lake though? Like a Great Lake or
no.
Or like
no.
I went to Champion Lake.
I would go kayaking in one. I wouldn't go swimming on lake. It's just still water. There's no waves. Just sad.
Champion. No, is it Lake Champion? Champion Lake in Vermont. It was huge. It's like Lake Champlain. That's one thing. You know?
Is it like the Great Lakes?
No, it's not as big as the Great Lakes, but it is fucking big. It's huge. It's the biggest lake I've ever seen in person.
Sunday Lake.
But I didn't want to swim in it. To your credit.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it was fall anyway, so it was cold. But like, even if it wasn't, it was such a big lake. It like looked scary.
And what's funny, I didn't have this like I wouldn't even say fear. I didn't have this like unwantingness of swimming in the lakes when I was younger. But as I got older, I was just like, I'm good. I'm all right.
Oh yeah, I don't like deep water.
I'd rather just go.
I'm with you.
I'd rather go in a pool, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not a big pool guy, but
it doesn't sound like you like water at all.
I can take it or leave it. Yeah. I like showers.
That's nice.
A nice shower is good, you know?
You gotta take a shower after you swim in a lake.
Nah, never that. We got clean lakes here.
You go to bed after going in the lake?
I think so, yeah. I don't remember. We were so young.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think I was like showering regularly at night back then.
So if you go swim in a lake now, you would just go right to bed afterwards? You wouldn't take a shower before bed?
I would, but I also do that in the ocean or a pool. So if I go swim in anything, I'm taking a shower after because it's the chlorine or the salt.
Whataboutisms. We're talking lakes here. Yeah, but no one's talking. Oh, sorry. Hold on. You got.
That's not a.
You got a reminder going
that's
off.
Not a rare thing.
We'll take.
Oh, it's a reminder for this arguable. No.
No wonder you're half an hour late.
No, it's not. I'm Josh and. Yeah, lakes are fine though.
No, lakes are cool. I like lakes. I like to paddleboard on a lake. I think we're gonna do that in a couple weeks. And
if you're going tubing.
Oh well, that's a river.
I'm going tubing. I'm not tubing on a fucking ocean, bro. You crazy?
You tube on a river. You don't tube on a lake.
No, you tube on a lake.
What are you talking about? What are you talking? Where are you
going?
The
only times I've been tubing is on a lake.
You never gone tubing down a river where the current's just taking you?
No, I'm talking about when a boat pulls you fucking idiot.
Oh, well, I don't know that.
I'm talking about fucking just lazily. I'm talking about when you get pulled by a fucking.
I thought you had your Coors Light in one hand and your sunglasses on your head, and you're just like listening to some tunes in the tube. No, like I said, I didn't grow up rich like you.
I didn't either, but we had tubing friends.
Tubing's not rich. Anyone with a jet ski doesn't have a good amount of income coming in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much jet skis are, but you tube, it's usually a boat.
Well, yeah, no, I was just talking though about jet skis.
Yeah, you don't need to be rich to have a boat, but
no, even though for some reason
I'd say it's upper middle class. I would say it's. I'd say it's upper middle class.
No, even a regular boat is like middle class.
Even a lake boat. It's kind of
a lake boat's lower middle class.
No.
Yes. You can get a lake boat.
See, that's how I know you weren't lower middle class. Ain't no way.
You can get a lake boat for between.
Bro, we couldn't afford fucking.
You could get a lake boat.
Food half the time alone.
Well, yeah, that's called poor. You can get a lake boat.
Yeah, that's lower middle class.
No, poor and then lower middle class.
I don't know a single lower middle class person in my life that had a boat.
You can get a lake boat though, like a little pontoon boat for like nothing.
Nah, it's a chunk of
what kind of boat?
change.
What kind of boat? No, it's not chuck and change.
Lower middle class is like paycheck to paycheck, bro. There's no savings to like buy a boat.
You're paycheck to paycheck because you bought a fucking boat like an idiot. That's lower middle class. When I say a pontoon boat, do you know what boat I'm trying to talk about? Do you understand?
I know. Yeah.
It's literally.
Again, I grew up on Cape Cod.
It's literally
a
thing of plywood, like it's painted as camo with like a little engine on it.
It's a chunk of change that lower middle class families do not have.
It's a lower middle class boat, but
it's not only that, it's the upkeep. It's everything. It's
it's a lower middle. That's the thing. They don't upkeep it. That's why it deteriorates after 4 to 5 years.
Nah.
Yeah, pontoon boat is lower middle class. If you think it's more, then that's a wild statement.
It's not. It's not actually lower middle class.
It's wrong. You're just saying wrong things like usual.
No, you've done this before. You didn't grow up lower middle, so you have an idea you think they make more than they make. Lower middle class is like basically poor, man. Like we didn't have.
I'm looking at one that's a few $1,000. This one's $1,000 today. Today, imagine what it was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, again, if you're paycheck to paycheck, you don't have savings. Like most families don't even have $1,000 saved.
I understand what you're saying. However, you don't understand what you're talking about because
and it's for something that frivolous.
So how do poor people get cell phones? How do poor people get cars?
We didn't, dude.
Poor people didn't have cars at all. No, poor people don't have cars. Barely. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They barely have a stupid pontoon boat. Look at the people down south. You think the people that are shooting varmin in the fucking swamplands down south in a fucking little pontoon boat are they're pretty middle class. They might be upper middle class. No, they're fucking lower middle class. They're poor. Some of them are poor. What are you talking about, dude?
So when I was growing up as a kid, so me and every friend I had that was lower middle class.
I love you, but
he's not gonna let me finish.
No, because what you just said.
We didn't have cell phones.
It has nothing to do.
I didn't have a cell phone until I was.
I understand
18.
You're saying your experience. That doesn't equate.
Yeah,
to
but I know you weren't lower middle class.
That doesn't equate to the 400.
I know you weren't. We've established this so many times.
Doesn't equate to
you were upper middle class.
I understand. Listen, I understand you want.
You had boats,
but this has nothing to do with the 400 million people that live in this country. Like your one experience doesn't equate to everyone here.
But it's everyone I knew too that was lower middle class.
That's great. That's a small. You know, small.
We didn't have cell phones. How many people did you know? We didn't have high speed internet until like high school.
How many people did you know?
A lot, bro.
What's a lot? Well, put a number on it.
That were lower middle class growing up.
No, just put a number of how many.
My entire family, probably like 50-ish kids.
50. All right.
15 of which I was like good friends with and over their house.
Million. That is 0.0000125% of the American population. Yeah, that sample size proves you're right. I'm sorry. You're 100% right. I'm wrong. I'm going to be an asshole and just say you're right. I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Did you have a second story in your house growing up?
Yes.
Okay, you weren't lower middle. Yeah, so you just don't know. It's okay. You don't get it.
Uh-huh.
We've talked about this though before though with other stuff. It's right. You do have a blind spot to this, but
right.
Yeah, no. Lower middle class is poor, bro. Like we didn't paycheck to paycheck. Lucky if you're getting toys, let alone a boat. You're allowed to say wrong
things. I've gotten to the point in my life where I don't want to argue about it for half an hour straight. So you're allowed to be wrong. We know this. It's fine. I really don't care. It's just a wild statement that a piece of wood that has an engine on it. It's like, well, no, poor people can't afford that, but they can afford $1,000+ cell phones. They can afford cars.
They can.
20, 30, 40,000, but they do.
They don't.
They do. That's the thing.
How many lower middle class families do you know right now, Whitey?
That I know personally, not many. No.
Yeah, probably none, right?
Actually, a couple. But
you think they have the newest iPhones and fucking boats? And
I never said the newest. What? No one said the newest.
You just said expensive. They have expensive phones. You literally just said expensive phones, which is a new phone.
$1,000+.
Yeah, a new one. You think they have new ones? You don't think they're still rocking fucking an iPhone 8?
Do you think they have a new boat in the bayou?
No, I just said
the Mississippi bayou. You think they have new fucking boats, all of them? You don't think there's one poor person, not even fuck lower middle class. You don't think there's one poor person that has a boat?
Well, if we're talking like,
what if their dead brother
like a canoe,
had
maybe?
A boat? That's what I'm trying to talk. Wait, see, this is
no.
why
You said pontoon. You said pontoon. I thought we were talking like motorized boats. You literally just said a piece of wood with an engine.
A motorized
The engine
boat.
is the thing that makes it expensive.
I understand an engine is expensive, but you don't think someone could just get a boat? They just have a boat. Their friend was like, hey, listen, I have this old as fuck boat. I know you're on hard times. Just give me a couple $100 and it's yours.
So I knew.
You don't think some toothless hick could do that? Like, I don't understand what you're talking about.
I knew a couple families that had like a boat that didn't work in their yard.
Well, that's a thing too. They just have it on the rack.
I don't think. I think it came with the house and it didn't work. And they would never saw water
growing out of it. Like, yes, that exists. That exists over here. There's always
that's
this
not
fucking,
having a boat.
There's always these houses that have these fucking old Corvettes that are like rusted, and they still have like the little tarp over half of it, and it just stays there forever.
Yeah. Or same thing with cars. You know.
Not only that though, but dude, think about the example I just gave you. Do you think that exists? Just some old friend going, hey, listen, I'll sell you I'll just give you my boat. Like, here's some shitty old ass boat I have. Piece of wood, basically. Some camo spray.
They'd sell it if it was worth anything.
You don't think a friend would help another friend?
No.
That's
no one's.
Okay.
No one's.
Right. I forgot who
giving.
I forgot who I'm talking to. My bad. I'm sorry, dude.
Wait.
No, all right. Go ahead. Say
people aren't just giving each other thousands of dollars worth of engines like for no reason.
Yeah, no.
Charities, like, I don't know where you come from.
And friendships don't exist. You're right. That makes no sense.
Charities and friendship. Oh yeah, where they're just giving out boat engines. Oh yeah, get your free boat engine.
This is amazing.
You're ridiculous. The lengths you'll go to try to think you're right is crazy.
I can't
make up another fake scenario. Go.
That's a fake scenario.
Yes. Someone going, hey, lower middle class fellow friend.
Jim, I literally know people.
$1,000 boat.
There's literally people that give away cars to their friends.
Can you sell that to make money? I don't need the money. Yeah, you're lower middle class. You income paycheck to paycheck. You don't need money. No, you take it.
You think someone
have fun on this?
Give their friend something for free? That's never happened ever. Is this like, what kind of tactic is this? What is this fake rationality right now?
All right, now I know you're doing a bit.
Jem, what?
You had me for a second there. You had me for a good few minutes.
Hold on. Are you like?
I didn't realize we were doing bits.
Is this one of those things where like 10 minutes from now you're gonna be like, I'm kidding, of course, I was just joking. Like, are you doing one of those things? One of those I'm just joking things?
No, I know, but I know you're doing a bit.
Okay. So you're not. All right, you're doing you've done it multiple times already, where you're not addressing the thing I'm asking. You're just talking about something else.
Whitey, did you hear what you just said, like out loud? Did you hear the noises that came out of your face when you looked at me?
People who have given their old coworkers as a retirement present a new car. How the fuck is a shitty boat that's worth maybe $1,000 or less? How is that any different? That's worse. It's less. That doesn't make any sense.
Wait. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
You know a guy who gave another guy a new car.
Not personally. No, not personally.
Well, but you know of that.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much separation already. Just asking one question. Oh no, actually, I didn't. I heard about it in a story once. It was Do you think that guy was lower middle class? Who gave this guy
no. I'm not saying the person giving away the item is lower middle class. Jem, do people have...
So an upper middle class guy gave another guy a brand new car. So now in your mind, that means lower middle class people buy boats and
you're making a scenario that I didn't say. The guy isn't even upper middle. This guy is probably a very wealthy person, actually. He's probably very rich.
That makes sense. Yeah, new car.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is some people have friends that would do first off, this is something that you do, sadly, that we're talking about a totally different situation compared to what the root thing was. But to say that there are people who have higher means of wealth and they don't give like friends of theirs or really like long-term coworkers items of gifts that are really like, a good amount of money, to even though the people they're giving it to are a lot less means wealth-wise, and to say like, that doesn't happen. Like, how could you actually agree that doesn't happen? Of course that happens all the time. That's a real thing.
This is, dude, if I was in court now, Your Honor, this is his line of, this is really where we're going.
I don't get it though. I
your
understand you
defense
saying that, but
of
I don't understand
lower
why
middle
you're
class
saying
people getting gifted boats is that I don't think it's ever happened.
it. What?
That's the big argument. You're saying you
Jem,
think this is like a common thing that like.
no, no one said that. No,
Well, then why are you using it as an argument?
because to act like that's never happened.
Bro, you're like,
you don't think that's
you don't think a meteor has ever struck someone on the head.
well,
You don't think that has ever happened. It's like, well, I mean, I guess it's probably happened maybe once or twice ever,
that's
but
that's a different
we
thing,
wouldn't
though.
use it as like a common
you
thing.
bringing up a different topic and
It's
stating
an
it and then
analogy.
I know, but the analogy doesn't have an equal correlation to what we're talking about.
I would argue it does. I don't think what you said happens
It
often.
might.
I
You
think
might
it's
be
a
able to
rare
argue
exception that you
and
can point
trolls, grifters, and bots will agree with you. However, someone who actually has a brain cell in
to.
their
Trolls,
head
grifters, and bots
would not agree with
2020?
you. It's just true, though.
Jesus, you've never sounded older when you just said that. Trolls, grifters, and bots.
Jem, I understand
like
you're doing the whole like, hey, don't. This is all just joking. This is a comedy podcast. That you're saying.
Well, it is, and I am because
no,
you're getting a little serious, and I'm just trying to lighten it a little bit.
I'm only getting serious because you're doing that thing where you know you're wrong. However, you're gonna go, hey, it's just a joke. This is just a comedy thing. So now I don't have to suffer the consequences about it, dude. You're wrong. You're allowed to be wrong. Your thesis is wrong. Your statement's wrong. Everything you're saying.
I know, but you only get like this when you are wrong. I've never in my life seen you get like this when you're right. You turn into like sassy whitey when you're wrong. You just do.
But
you realize you're caught and you go, you don't know what to do, so you start fighting me and you get mad and then you go.
Yeah, you're saying this is what. Look at what you're doing. You're saying untrue things. You're saying things that are not true. This isn't.
I know, but anytime you're using like rare exceptions to argue a point, you're not on good ground.
No.
Based on what? I don't think upper middle class friends are giving their friends boats for free who are poor. I've never seen that. I've never heard of it. I'm sure it's happened once or twice.
So it has
generally even good friends don't just give their friends free $1,000 things.
You think
that doesn't happen?
I'm not saying a few things.
I gave my buddy an old Nintendo Switch and he almost cried. Like people, like it's probably the first time he's been gifted somebody.
That I'm not saying. One, I'm not saying it happens all the time. Two, I'm not saying that's.
Then why are you using it?
No, because I'm trying to first off, I don't know why you're arguing it. It's true that it happens. That it has happened.
Where?
Before.
When?
We gotta look. We gotta go to the bayou. You want us to do a fucking?
You don't know anyone it's happened to. I don't know anyone it's happened to. So how do we know it's even a thing? You're just making up a thing in your head.
I'm not making. How about this? It's a good theory. How can we say that? Can we agree that it's a good theory that one time someone was gifted a fucking?
No, if I saw it in a movie, I'd be like, nah, this is bullshit.
I didn't say it was the norm.
No one's giving their friend a fucking $4,000 boat just for no reason.
You're putting
you just sell it and get the money.
So you put a number on it though that I didn't. I didn't put $4,000. I never said $4,000.
I know, but we established we're not talking about canoes.
Again,
if it has a motor on it, it's probably
the main thing,
over $1,000.
The main topic, if we go back to the root of this, is do poor and or lower middle class have boats? The answer is yes. You saying no is wrong.
No. Not motorboats. No.
You haven't proven your case though at all. Because I can look up poor people with boats. If I look up poor people with boats, there's going to be
you can see them on a boat.
Yes, some of them have them.
I mean, they own it.
Some of them. Thank you.
What?
You just said some of them own it. You just said
I said doesn't mean they own it. Doesn't mean they own it. I said you could see poor people on boats. Doesn't mean they own it.
Some of them do.
I haven't seen it.
You have, and if you haven't, then you gotta maybe.
Everyone knows a boat is a money sink, and lower middle class people don't have the funds usually. That's what makes them lower middle class is the income. Usually, it's not because they can't save money. It's because they don't make enough.
Jem, you're not. That doesn't equate to there are some poor people and lower middle class people that own boats. It's just a fact. It happens.
And boat engines are expensive and they break.
I never said
and
they weren't. I never said.
And then you gotta pay to fucking.
Well, go talk to that guy's account. Don't talk to me. I'm not the guy that owns the boat. I don't own a fucking boat.
That's what I'm saying though. It's too much money. Like there's no reason. Like they'll own a car.
Quick question.
Low middle class is basically poverty.
Do you think people who are maybe lower middle class or poor? Do you think some of them, I don't know, make bad financial decisions every now and then?
Oh yeah. I would say that too. It's the income, but it's also could be the mindset and spending habits, of course.
I'm not saying.
But here's the thing: we just established at the beginning. This all started because.
By the way, I'm not saying every poor person has a.
They don't even have in-ground pools. You think they have boats? We're like, what are we talking about here? We just this whole thing started how they have a fucking $30 inflatable above ground pool because they're so poor.
People that own
but you think they have a boat?
Some poor people own a boat, yes. And
do you know how much boats are?
We're just going around circles now. Like I said, I'm not doing this for 30
boats are
minutes.
expensive, Whitey.
Thank you, Jem. Like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, well, hold on, guy. Well, hold on. I didn't actually factor that in. Boats are expensive.
I don't think you are. I think
I'll be a son of a gun.
I think you think pontoon boats are like fucking a nickel or something.
Well, there's also those boats that are like shells of metal that have a big fan on the back. Which ones are those?
Yeah, but you keep going to those ones. Well, those ones I think are expensive.
I think
that's a big fan.
That is a big fucking fan.
Well, here's the thing: is the motors are so expensive, dude. That's what makes a boat expensive, by the way. It's literally the motor. The hull is just fucking fiberglass.
I wish someone would. I wish someone actually listened to this podcast so they can be like, "Yo, I think Jem thinks motors are expensive." Like you've said this fucking.
I know, but I don't think you realize how expensive.
I understand how expensive a motor could be. It's fucking yes.
Like if you see a $10,000 boat, like 9,500 of that is the motor. It's not even. It's 90% of it. The price is the motors are fucking. I mean, it's a marvel, you know. Well, and they break, bro. And then you can't even go to you can't go to fucking a Toyota dealership. It's a fucking boat motor. You're gonna find some guy who's like pisses in a bucket to fix it.
You're talking at the wall right now.
What is that?
Those guys are upper middle class apparently.
Oh my god, what is that?
That's what I'm trying to talk to you about. What kind of boats do you think?
That's not a boat.
What do you think I was talking about this whole time, dude? I'm talking about little shells of metal.
So
they
even
basically look like a canoe with a motor.
Even that, the motor is still more expensive than you would actually think. But
I know. What do you mean?
I would say that
how much is
a motor?
How much is a motor for that boat? How much do you think it is?
It's probably like 1,500. I would guess. I can't see it. I can't see it, but if it's enough to propel, multiple guys, it's probably
a cheap boat motor costs anywhere from $100 to $1,500. And
there's no boat motor on earth that costs $100. That I'll put my foot down.
You can't. I'm not saying. I think 100 is a little low, but with that being said, you don't think that again? No. Someone could buy a used.
It's a motor.
I don't think.
Like, have you ever seen the inside of a motor?
I don't think you have a good grasp of what things cost when you don't personally buy them.
I do know a little bit about boats more than you would probably think, but yes, I agree. I'm not
class. We've established this.
But no, there's no boat motor on earth that costs $100. I'll promise you that. I would win that one easily.
Talking to Mr. Moneybags over here. I'll bite my tongue.
For that boat, it's probably at least.
I didn't know your parents
it's
were really
not
wealthy.
under $1,000.
I forgot your dad owns his own business,
15.
and you were doing really well in life.
$1,500.
Sorry.
So, here's the thing: is because it's a motor.
So how was that in-ground pool growing up?
Well, because they detach. They're like
chlorine
easy
to salt water. How deep?
They're easy to sell.
You had a diving board, didn't you?
So if it's worth anything, you're selling
7 feet.
You know what I mean?
Or
you're
more.
not giving it to your friend. You're not scrapping it.
Was it more than 7 feet in the deep end? Yes or no? Just answer the questions.
7 feet, bro. I told you it was inflatable.
Sorry, no, you had above ground. You had an in-ground pool.
It's like 4 feet. Yeah, it was all one. It was those inflatable round ones.
You did have an in-ground pool.
No, it was above ground.
Oh, Your Honor, this witness, he's not getting his story straight.
Like, what are you talking about? 7 feet. Those inflatable ones were like, but the thing is I was so small that it felt deep. It was like up to my neck.
Yeah.
Who's fucking Pam and Gus, by the way, that you posted?
This motor is less than $300. Here's a motor that's $160.
Who's Pam and Gus?
Here's a motor that's $170. Yeah, all right. I'm done. I don't even know. I told myself I wouldn't spend 30 minutes. It was almost 30 minutes, so I'm gonna stop now. That was my fault. Like talking to a gerbil. It's talking to a gerbil. Like, yeah, no, you're wrong. I'm right. Next.
That's exactly how you are. Except you don't know about boat motors, but it's okay.
It's fine. I mean,
I used to think they were cheap when I was like 12.
I just Googled them, so it's fine. I never
Oh
said they
yeah,
were cheap.
you just Googled them? Oh, well
Yeah.
then you must be right then.
I mean, I could go ask Gemini, or I could Google them.
Or you could go to like a store and see the prices.
Yeah, so you can't buy stuff
Even a
online.
used resale store.
Buying stuff online is impossible, apparently.
No, that's what I said. You can go to a store instead of Googling it.
Okay.
And by the way, they sell motors for parts all the time that you can buy very cheap. We're talking about like if it's a working motor, yeah, they're expensive. It's an engine. It's a motor.
So you can't buy a motor for under $300. That's impossible. I shouldn't state
now,
like that. Can you buy a motor that's under $300? A boat motor.
I mean, if we're talking about a skiv or something, like, yeah, I mean, there
Jeff,
are
I'm not
like
talking
tiny
a yacht. The whole time I haven't been talking about like some really
no, but you specifically asked me about this picture, and I told you what I thought the price would be, which in my opinion, is pretty accurate. But to say, I mean, you can have those little dingy ones that are like.
Jem, I'm specifically asking you multiple questions. One of them is, can you buy a motor for less than $300? A boat motor.
Not a boat motor, but like a little propeller. Yeah.
All right, so I know who I'm talking
to. But the thing,
all right, I'm done.
The thing is, see, because you just you're inconsolable. The thing is you can only push so much weight with a small, like, so I'm sure they make a little like dingy mower, but like what could you actually push with that? The like weight wise, I don't know. I've never seen a boat that small and an engine that small, but I'm sure. I mean, I've seen people fucking riding one wheel down the road before. Like they were just standing on a wheel. So I'm sure like shit can be done.
It's called a unicycle.
No, I'm talking about a motorized, like just a platform with a wheel.
Oh yeah.
So like people do all sorts of crazy things that I wouldn't know about, and probably could be a thing, you know?
Right.
But a boat motor, like a Yamaha boat motor for a small metal boat, like you're talking. I mean, you could probably get one for $1,500, but I mean, if you were getting a new one, it would be like fucking $4,000, dude. It's like those things are expensive, like really expensive, like more expensive than you would think. If you see a boat engine, you'd be like, oh, that thing's like fucking. It's like, no, bro, that thing's like a good, nice one would be like fucking $10,000.
True. Can you get a cheap boat motor that's less than $300?
No.
Okay.
That works.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can get a little propeller hooked to a fucking box, maybe.
Okay. I wish I had like a visual for this. I wish I could be like, "Hey, Jamie, can you just pull up the 16 pages of motors that are less than $300 right now?"
Whitey, so buy that, and let's see what comes to your house. I implore you to buy that. The first thing you just Googled and clicked that you see is $300.
No, this is page 2.
And we'll see if that's a boat motor.
Wasn't the first thing. Page 3.
We'll see if it's even a boat motor that comes to your house, and we'll see if it works. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see a lot of things.
I'm okay not buying it.
It's like saying, can you buy a car for $300? Yeah, you could. Let's see what you get though.
Oh yeah, poor cars.
See if it can move. See if a $300 car can get you from point A to point B.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a Chrysler 300.
I always liked the older Chrysler 300, like before they like made it more sleek. Like the old school, like it just looked like this, like crap.
Like boxy.
Yeah, really boxy. Fucking big grill. That stupid, obnoxious winged logo. I loved that.
I hate it.
I loved it.
Yeah, I guess it's a nice logo. Is Chrysler like?
Oh, not the logo. No, the logo's stupid. I just like that old boxy.
The boxy look, though. Yeah,
it just looks so stupid and obnoxiously big for no reason.
Let me ask you something, because I'm not a car guy. Are Chryslers looked at as like luxury, or is it like pretending to be luxury? I can't tell.
It's
some of them look nice.
So that's a funny question. I'm sure there's some people who would think it's luxury.
What skin color would these people?
Yeah, the only skin color that would actually buy a Dodge and think it was a reasonable purchase. It's just no, like even Lincolns. Like Lincolns aren't even like Lincolns have really luxurious cars. So it's really funny, like with cars, because Lincolns on the inside feel really nice. There's a really nice feel to it. There's a softness and luxuriness to it, but you know it's going to break down. You know the AC is going to fucking kaput. The buttons are going to fall out. You know it's going to be like, you know that it's like cheap, even that it's luxury. It's like cheap plastic at the end of the day. Like even Cadillac is close to that. And Cadillacs are nice. Like you really just get a fucking, like, no, I wouldn't consider a Chrysler luxury. I would consider it like fake luxury. You know what a Chrysler is? A Chrysler is an above ground pool.
It's funny because just looking up these pictures when we were talking about it, I like got that vibe right away where I was like, I don't think this is actually like no one I know who like had a luxury car had a Chrysler.
Nah. Even though,
but I know what you mean. I do like the old look.
Have the Hemi engine in it.
The $300 Hemi engine.
No, less than $300.
I don't know what a Hemi engine is. Also, what's a Hemi engine? I've heard that.
A Hemi
before.
engine is like an engine created by Dodge. It's a pretty powerful. I think a Hemi though, like, geez, nowadays,
is it the one that like comes out of the hood?
No. That's something different. But I think a Hemi engine, at the end of the day, it's like pushing nowadays, like maybe mid to high 300 horsepower. I don't know. See, that's the thing. I like cars and everything, and I like designs and interiors. I don't know shit about engines. I have no fucking idea. But back in the day, especially like the early 2000s, having a Hemi engine, like people would that would be a middle class flex. That's a middle.
I got a Hemi.
I got a Hemi. Yeah, like literally, the car would say like. It would have Hemi on like somewhere on the back.
Oh my god!
Like where it would have like where it says like Chrysler 300 on the, and then the right side of the trunk it's like Hemi, you know, like in italic.
Yeah.
Like Hemi.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Hemi. Ooh,
so you can let everyone know.
Yeah, I got Hemi.
Then you spend an extra $10,000.
Yeah, I got a Hemi.
See, I save my paychecks, bro. I got a Hemi, dude. This so the old Chryslers look sick though. Like the old. Like probably like 60s, maybe. I can't tell.
Yeah, no, they were.
This is beautiful.
They were.
I had no idea that was a Chrysler. I've seen those at like car shows and shit.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
That's like similar to the car Lightning McQueen, like that guy that like trains him or whatever in the first movie. Something. Oh, I'm sorry. It's time to go.
Oh my god, you Mr. Alarm over here.
Me
talking to me about alarms.
No, you got somewhere to be. You gotta go invest in a pontoon boat.
No, and I'm not even the old.
By the way, that whole argument, we were little faggots the whole time.
We get like that sometimes. I don't know why.
It's because it's Sunday morning and we're groggy. There was no point. You know what it was? We
it's always over the dumbest shit, by the way. It's never like anything important.
No, it's never like a political, like, ICE are shooting people in the streets. Like, yeah, okay, anyways, let's go back to this boat. You tell me you can't buy it, you... You're telling me right now with a straight face. You can't tell like we're fucking like throwing apples at each other.
We get all fat and sassy for no reason over a boat engine.
I hate being
that. By the way, we both don't know anything about boats.
So you're saying like that? That's when you know we're both like we're defensive when we just go. So what you're saying is like no, you're just putting words in my mouth, sir. Please, I just want to take my boat and go home.
We both tunnel in, and no matter where the turf is, we could be in a trying.
You never knew someone that gifted someone anything in their lives.
Oh, you're saying
you never gave a present to someone in lesser means.
You know we're serious when we stop making jokes. Yeah. We go, oh no, are you serious?
Like the other, remember last week where it's like, oh yeah, what was the fucking guy's name? Gandalf or whatever. He was drinking from that oyster. Oh,
Oh,
Dumbledore.
that was hilarious.
And you were like, it's not an oyster. I'm like, it's a
I knew
fucking,
it.
it looks like an oyster. What are you talking? That's an oyster. I've never seen anything more that looks like an oyster in my entire life. I don't think oysters look like this. like this looks more like an oyster than a regular oyster. I've never seen anything that's like could not be described less than just an oyster.
Kind of does look, yeah, it kind of looks like an oyster. I knew what you meant instantly, though, when you said that. That was so funny.
And then you have to drink poison from an oyster. And you were like, yeah, no, but yeah. You said no, but yeah.
Like, no, but like, yeah, I know what you're saying. Layman's terms, that's exactly what happened. That's a nice car, though, man. I'd like a car like that.
Yeah, they looked really cool. I don't know what happened, but like Chrysler and Dodge, their engines for some reason are just really shitty. I know this is a gay take, but like I really only trust like Toyota and Honda at this point when it comes to a car lasting for a while.
Ford's pretty good.
Ford, I always figured with Ford though is you're gonna have engine problems. Luckily though, the parts are so cheap and like there's so many of them that you're gonna be able to fix it quickly, and also the components in the Ford are gonna like start like all of a sudden you're gonna be like trying to put your shifter from park to drive and it's just gonna pop off. And you're like, oh shit, I gotta screw this back on. It's like I always feel like that's why Lincolns will feel really nice on the inside, but it's like they're built out of Lego pieces.
Yeah. But I agree. I don't have any experience with Toyota, but I grew up as a young adult with a Honda, and that thing had so many miles on it when I got it to begin with, and that thing lasted fucking forever, dude.
What do you mean it had so many miles? Like when you got? What do you mean?
Like it was already old when I got it.
Huh.
Like it was almost 200,000, I think, when I got it.
See it.
As like a 16-year-old, so like, and that thing lasted till I was like.
Oh, your dad bought it for you, or you got it?
My parents, but they like my mom used to work at a dealership, so she like got it wholesale technically, and it was already cheap as dirt. So it was a piece of shit. Don't get me wrong, but as
I'm listening.
If you're going pieces of shit, Honda is a good way to go. I think Toyota is also Japanese, so I could see that.
Yeah. So you tell me, you a lower.
Plus, I have my.
No, go ahead.
My dad has a like a old like push Honda lawnmower that like is older than me. It still works. Like it's a Honda fucking motor on that thing. It's crazy.
You tell me a 16-year-old lower middle class Gemini was able to have someone on the inside give him a discount on a used Japanese motor so they could drive their car down the road. That's interesting.
Nope. See, this is
sounds a little. Oh, now he's gonna get. Now his ears perked up. Here he comes. The dog's picking his head up from the bowl.
We were middle. How dare you? We were middle class by then. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
How dare you imply when I was in high school we were still how dare you?
That above ground pool had a deck.
It did. It actually did. Things were changing. All right.
This will answer the question though. Things are metal deck or wooden deck?
Got a phone car. No, it's exactly the one you're talking about.
Metal deck?
It's the one where you climb and stand on it, and you think you're gonna fall through it at all times.
Sorry, nope, that's not low middle class.
No, yeah, that's like I said. I was already in my 20s and out of the house when they got that. They were middle class by then. But I said that like at the beginning of our conversation. But it is. I know the exact deck you're talking about where you could like fall through it. Like that thing.
No, but you just said you were.
It's like metal with like
the car. So when you were 16, the pool didn't exist or the metal deck?
No, that didn't come until later.
Oh, that's different. You said before though, like by this time we had the pool and everything.
What's that?
I thought you said when you got the car. I thought you said I could be wrong on this, but I thought you said, "Oh no!" By the time I got the car, I was like above ground pool, and you were like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh." So I thought you had the car and the above ground pool when you were 16. I didn't realize
no,
above ground pool came later.
That came later, but yeah. I was already. I think it was literally the year I moved out, but I moved out late too. I
Thanks,
was
Mom and Dad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I know you moved out late because I remember your landlord knocking on your door one day to move your pickup truck.
Yes.
And
you're yeah, that's right. You knew me when I was still
Remember that time you lied on air and then
I do.
Yeah.
I was like 25, I think.
People don't forget.
I was young, bro. That's crazy.
People don't forget. That was 10 years ago.
Bro.
Oh, I will
that was
remember
10
that
years
till
ago.
I die. I know, we've known each other for 10 years.
Fuck. I remember a couple years ago you said it when it was like 8 and I almost had a fucking...
We've known each other for 10 years. We don't know what each other look like still.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we might keep it that way until the day we die.
It might be one of the things that crosses my head when I die. I might be like, shit, I wonder what he actually looks like. I never saw the kid.
After like 30 years of us not talking, you're on your deathbed like, whatever happened to that guy? With no idea he died in a boat accident.
Yeah, you bought a $300 boat motor.
I sunk in the middle of a lake. I know I should have been.
Got eaten by snapping turtles.
I should have been in the ocean.
First man to die from a snapping turtle bite to the nuts.
Bleeds to death.
It's like, damn, he was right all along.
The only thing we could find is his left nut in this cheap Walmart branded boat engine.
He was in a fucking Chrysler 300 when it happened.
It was a Chrysler 300 decided to make a boat engine.
Yeah.
They called it Swimmy.
Wait, so you have a Toyota?
I do, yes.
I deduced that. I had to deduce. I'm like, he doesn't have a Honda because I think I asked him that before.
Honda's a poor person's Toyota.
Toyota's great. The Japanese, man, they know what they're doing, you know?
They're the, if I knew the language, I'd think about moving there.
I agree.
But their language is so not our language.
It's great. I'm not even going to try to
it's
pretend
like
I will ever learn it.
Graphics or whatever you
It is.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's literally is. They draw like houses for letters. I don't even understand any of it.
They draw for poor. They draw a boat engine. It's a cheap boat motor it's just a propeller with a stick. Like, you poor.
Draw Chrysler to say hello. Like,
Hemi.
I wish there was just like a chip you could like put on your head and to understand it, because I would probably move there. I'm not even joking.
The new iPhone Pros, they have that. It's a voice translation, so you could actually have people talk to you while you have these headphones in, and it will translate the language. So
I remember
it'll be a
the new
voice-to-voice kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes it's probably not far off. I know they said the new AirPods could do some form of that, but I didn't know if that was just marketing.
I don't know how
gibberish,
like reliable it is. Like one of those things where it's like, hold on, can you say that again? Hold on, it didn't pick it up. Hold on, can you say it? Hold on, did it? It's like, fucking dude, taxi, me need taxi now. Like, it might be one of those things, but I'm sure they're trying to get it as correct as possible, and then eventually when that Neuralink thing or whatever it's called is like a thing, they're gonna just implant that into your head, and then you can understand every language.
Oh my god! Imagine that.
Neuralink, my bad.
That'll be crazy when no one has to learn. Like, you can just go into any country and understand each other. That'd be so cool.
Universal language. That's gonna be crazy. And then even if you do sign language, if your eyes are picking it up and the Neuralink can like pick up what your eyes are saying, like you can, or read lips. You could just read lips because the Neuralink picks up what your eyes are seeing.
Well, there's gonna be like couples that are married where like they speak two different languages, and then like they get into a fight, and the husband's like, "Oh, my thing's not charged. I have to charge my link gadget."
Yeah,
and she's like screaming in a foreign language you can't understand. All of a sudden,
it's always funny. Sometimes, like I'll walk by, like say, like a group of like Mexicans who are like clearly waiting for the next job. Every now and then, I'll hear gringo, and I'm like, "Oh, I know that was about me."
Oh yeah, they're like.
I
wonder what they're saying. I think that a lot of them
shit.
They gotta be.
Why wouldn't they? Like, no matter what, they're still just dudes on a fucking on a stoop. They're talking shit.
And it's like, wait, we speak a language that none of them can understand. Of course, what is this? Look at this fucking retard.
I'd be talking hella shit.
They're like, look at this gringo with his fucking watch and his
boat.
fucking his Chrysler. About a Toyota Camry.
His oyster.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're good. We can enjoy the rest of our Sunday now.
Yeah, thanks for no, actually 10 was a good time. I agree.
Yeah, thanks for yelling at me for an hour on a Sunday. That was nice.
Yeah, thanks.
I really needed that. Yeah, now I can attack the day now. Thanks.
You know, I was talking to a boat salesman.
You're telling me you can't afford this? Is that what your wife? Oh, you gotta go back to your wife? Oh, okay. I didn't know she wore the pants, you little bitch.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, nigga. So we'll do some arguables. Wednesday, 6:30. I think we said.
Yeah. I think you said 6, but then I corrected the record.
You pushed back. Yeah.
I said nope. We had a contract already that outlined this exact.
That contract null and void when September hits.
Yeah, I remember. I do remember that.
All right. I just want the record.
I don't know how I feel about it yet, but we'll find out.
Oh, October.
Well, by the way, the contract didn't say I had to come at 6. It just said that you could ask, and it wasn't implied that it was 6:30 anymore. But I could still say 6:30.
So I can ask. All right, I'll keep asking.
Yeah.
Until I get it. Yes.
But yeah, we're still a month away. All right.
Jesus, that's right. All right, so 6:30 Wednesday.
6:30 Wednesday.
So that would be 6:25 for me and around 6:42 for you.
Wednesday. What's with you on Wednesdays, by the way?
Wednesday's a good day.
Hump day?
Hump day?
What's your day off?
Well, no. If it was my day off, I'd ask you for 12. But you wouldn't. You'd be doing it while you're mowing the lawn. Like, yeah, I think legs are better.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, go drink an oyster. I'm going to go watch the Odyssey in IMAX.
I'm going to go get my inflatable tube and have someone with a cheap boat engine see if they can pull my weight.
That's someone on the bayou if they can afford a boat.
Yeah, I'm going to go join the guys from Duck Dynasty. Hi, nigga.
All right, man.